We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Opening night here in this brand new season between the New Hampshire Fisher Cats and the Reading Fightin Phils. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Spencer Howard gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, you hate to go into game thinking that you're going to have to get the bullpen involved, but you may have to with this guy on the mound. He's not known for going very deep into games. Very rarely does he go 6 innings or more, so this very well could be one of those Johnny Holstaff days.
Digging in, Miguel Geraldo, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And spring training is officially behind us now as the first pitch of the season is looked at for ball one.
First pitch, 7-11.
The 1-0. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. Now here's the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Moniak. One down.
Batting second, the first baseman, Nash Knight.
Striding into the box, Nash Knight, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now here's the pitch. And the skies are clear, but that's not helping the temperature much. 45 degrees here at first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Oh, that's out.
And that's lifted the other way out to left. Martini will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2.
Third, the right fielder, Barry Chow.
Now in the box, number 68. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Pitch on the way. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
1-1.
And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed, strike 3. So a fairly painless top of the first. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score. Alek Manoah is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Now at the plate, Bryson Stott. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Fightin Phils, not shortstop, Bryson Stott.
Pitch on the way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Two balls and a strike now. The 2-1 home.
Ball three.
Having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in the game, so we'll see if he can initiate some contact here.
The 3-1 pitch. Full count now.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. And another foul ball. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he got him.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
At the plate now, Logan Forsythe, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Lundquist will drift over to his right a few steps as he takes it for the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the left-handed hitting outfielder Nick Martini. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. Nope. 3-0.
3 balls, no strikes.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 3-1. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
He's set, and the pitch. Jose Pujols stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. There's a ball low. He misses with a changeup.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Martini leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. As a look, now the pitch.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. An inning in the books. Scoreless on MLB Network. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Brock Lundquist.
For New Hampshire, the left fielder, Brock.
First pitch
Lundquist.
on its way. Swing and a liner, but foul. The windup and the 0-1.
It's out 21.
Lays off 2-2 now.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. This is line to left. Martini has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, Brian Daniels.
So stepping in, Brian Daniels. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now here's the pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Right side. Taken in by Forsythe. And there are 2 away now.
Good range shown off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
Coming to the plate now, Gabriel Moreno. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a curveball that misses high and away to start him out. It's ball 1.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Two and 1 after the foul ball there. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Weak grounder down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Here's the pitch. Lined but speared on a hop, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half of the inning. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Striding forward now is the DH, Cornelius Randolph, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. First delivery to him on the way. Manoah is a strikeout master on the mound. It will not be uncommon to see him reach a double-digit strikeout total when he goes out there. He uses that to his advantage in just about every start.
He sure does, Matty V. And I think one of the keys for him is he gets ahead in the count early. You'll know if he's on when he gets strike 1, strike 2 early on, and then he expands the zone, has great command of his pitches, and has a knack for making hitters chase pitches out of the strike zone.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Ball, that's outside.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box now, Mickey Moniak, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Now the pitch.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
The 3-1. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Got to pitch to the ballpark's dimensions right here. Love the execution of that pitch down in the zone. Got to keep the ball in the yard.
Lundqvist is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Batting seventh, the third baseman, Luke Williams.
Standing in, Luke Williams will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball 1, no strike.
Count now a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 delivery.
Ball.
Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Standing in, Orelvis Martinez. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Here it comes. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
And the pitch. Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
In now, Bernardo Nieves. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. This is line to left. Martini is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Ready now, Jordan Groshans. His guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
And this is swung on and bounced to Forsythe at second. Scooped up, throw in time, and the side is retired. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. Now at the plate, Emerson Armas.
For the Fightin Phil, the first baseman, Emerson Armas.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit softly down the line at first. And a good throw gets him one gone.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Jack Conway.
Stepping into the box, Jack Conley. First delivery to him on the way. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. Here's strike 2 as the slider hits the outside corner. Takes this the other way to right. Base hit, and they're into the hit column.
Outside of home runs, nothing fires me up more than watching a good baseball player drive the ball to the opposite field. Talking about hitting the inside half of the baseball, that's exactly what happened right there. And when we say inside half of the baseball, imagine the ball coming to a complete stop halfway between home plate and the pitcher's mound, and then cutting that baseball in half and highlighting the inside half. That's where you're trying to take the knob of your bat or the hands to that spot and carve the inside half of the baseball with power.
He was called out on strikes to open the home first. The 0-1 pitch. Misses. That's ball 1.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1. Fouled off. Working for the punch out and the offering. Popped up. While the throw pulls him off the bag.
Yeah, and I can speak from experience, and I can tell you, on a night like this, it's tough to get a good grip on the ball. It's a little frigid out there, and he might have lost a little bit of feeling in his fingers. Never easy to make a good throw when that's the case.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Logan Forsythe. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Hey, as a former infielder, nothing hurts your heart more than making errors behind your pitchers. Let's see if this guy can pick them up right here.
takes a pitch high and away for ball one. Runners are at first and second with one away. And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now. Sliders, strike three called, and that's a pitcher's pitch right there. Two gone.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Nick Martini the next to hit. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. And it's 1-1. Ready with the 1-1. And it's fouled away. One and two. Here it is. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Off balance throw. Gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. So it's no runs on one base hit. 2 errors in the inning and a couple of men left. On now to the top of inning number 4. And we are tied 0-0. Ready for another chance? Miguel Geraldo back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Now here's the pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
1-2.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Stepping in now, Nash Knight. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. The 1-0.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, right fielder, Terry Chow.
Now batting, number 68, comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. 0-1 the count. The pitch. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. So here's the cleanup hitter, Jose Pujols.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Strike one to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but it's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Now a breaking ball, but it's low.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2 one more time. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
So now to the plate, Cornelius Randolph, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. Randolph, a native of Georgia. He was a first-round pick back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Hey, this guy hasn't reached the big leagues yet, but he's coming. You're going to know his name at some point. He just got a few more developmental things to work on.
A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, the center fielder, Mickey Moniak.
Digging in, Mickey Moniak. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now here's the pitch. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike one. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, after that terrible swing, you find yourself down 0-2. Step out, deep breath, adjust the batting gloves, flip a coin, and go all in on something.
And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Grounded to the right. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Sometimes you need a little luck. Sometimes you need to get a ground ball with eyes. And that's exactly what happened right there.
Standing in now, Luke Williams, as he'll take a look at ball one. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Now a throw over to first and a dive, but he's back. Now the 2-0. Moniak's on the move. Strike called. Now the throw down. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. And that'll get down out there near the wall. He's in at second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play. Well, that stolen base a minute ago just became that much more important.
Yeah, Matt, if the runner's on first, this hit may or may not bring him home, but he was on second, so he cruises across the plate for the run. It's all about finding ways to manufacture runs, and they did just that there.
At the plate, Emerson Armas, as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. We played 4. It's now a 1-0 ball game. Now at the plate, Brock Lundquist. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Hey, I can understand this batter's frustration right here. He's trying to be aggressive and get something going for his team. They are getting shut out in the 5th inning, but that's exactly why they're getting shut out. You need to keyhole and stay on the attack and make this pitcher come in the middle of the plate.
The 1-2 is a breaking ball. They can't find the zone, and it's even at 2.
Well, that's back-to-back off-speed pitches, and he wasn't biting on either. Now let's see if he goes back to the hard stuff or gives the softer stuff another shot.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
And the perfect game will go by the wayside here as this pitch misses for ball 4.
That's an excellent at bat right there. Fell behind him early 1-2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
Digging in to try it again, Brian Daniels. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they can certainly roll too.
No balls and a strike to count. I'm set with the 0-1. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. Forsythe for 1. Return throw is in time, and what do you know, they do get the double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Stepping up to the plate, Gabriel Moreno. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Grounded back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Off-balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single.
Hey, listen, D-Roll, they're not going to complain at all. A base hit is a base hit, even though that's an infield single, and hopefully that's a good sign that things are about to turn for them in this one.
Yeah, there hasn't been a fight at the bat rack, per se, Dan, in this one. I don't care what knock. I don't care if it's a swinging bunt or a home run into the streets. This could get the offense going.
At the plate now, Orelvis Martinez. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball one.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Now the 1-0. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. And that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Yeah, it looked like he was going to cruise through this inning, but now a hit and a 3-0 count have changed that. Got to get back in the strike zone right here.
That one's in there. 3-1. Hit to first. He's right there. So they do get their first hit, but their first run will have to wait as the inning is over. So put another 0 on the board as they've been held scoreless through 5. Home half of the 5th coming up. Reading leads it 1-0. Set now for the bottom of the 5th. At the plate, Jack Conley. He reached on a single in his first try. Now here it comes. Chopper to short. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, D'Lo, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
In now, Bryson Stott. Runner goes for second. Lifted the other way to left center. Left fielder is on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Logan Forsythe.
So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And up next, the veteran middle infielder, Logan Forsythe. From the stretch. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Taken, but called a strike. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Into the box now, Nick Martini. As he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half, it's strike 1. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. A 1 pitch on its way. First and second now, 1 man out. That misses. 1-2.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one and hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
Ready with the 1-2. Sent toward first. But this is speared by the first baseman.
Now batting, the right fielder, Jose Pujols.
Ready once again, Jose Pujols. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
Count 1-0.
The set and the 1-0. Grounded down the third baseline. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed 2-1.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
The set and the 2-1.
Count is 3-1.
Not a good spot to be in right now. Pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
The set and the 3-1 pitch. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Now time called here as here comes the skipper from the third base dugout. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Julian Merriweather answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it.
Merriweather.
Cornelius Randolph will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Low for ball 1. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. 1-1 the pitch. Count is 1-2 now. One and 2. Here it is. Now a ball hit in the air, and this looks like it'll get him out of it. Lundqvist is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. So digging in now, Bernardo Nieves will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
First pitch of the at-bat. Line drive to center field. Moniak is right there, 1 down.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented the tying run.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Jordan Groshans. Now here it comes. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Not close. It's 2-0. Now the pitch. 3-0 now.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck. and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind you.
3-0 pitch. Is laid off, but in there for strike one. Can't keep that one fair, and now the count's full. Fouled away. Bases are empty, one man out. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You could just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
So now to the plate, Miguel Geraldo, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field. In there, a base hit.
Yeah, man, he's locked in and pretty dominant since the first, so as long as he can get back in that groove with the next batter, he's not going to worry too much about it.
To the plate now, Nash Knight. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Still a ball and 2 strikes. A runner on first with 2 away. Misses, ball 2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
The 2-2. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Working for the punch out and the offering. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. 2 out with the man at first. And he fouls this one off. Another payoff pitch. And he struck him out, so he was forced to make 9 pitches that at-bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. Bottom of the inning now, digging in and looking for more, Mickey Moniak. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Ready with the first pitch, here it comes. And that misses for ball 1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Ball and a strike. The 1-1. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman.
Digging in once again, Luke Williams. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First delivery to him on the way. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Nieves is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now back, first baseman, Emerson Armas.
Striding in, Emerson Armas. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is.
At the ball. 0-1, no strike.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
One thing that could nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at bat here.
Pulled toward right center field. Nieves is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Stepping in, number 68, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
0-1.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
The 1-0. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Looking to send him packing again. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, the left fielder, Brock Lundquist.
Into the box now, Brock Lundquist. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. And that catches the outside edge. 1-1.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. Drilled on the ground to short. And that's the second out.
Now batting, second baseman, Brian Daniels.
Into the box now, Brian Daniels. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch on its way.
Hey, sometimes you have to look at it like it's not how or how many. Pitching very well into this one into the late innings. and his first pitch strike percentage less than 50%. He'd like it to be a lot higher than that. He's making it very difficult on himself, but he's still getting outs.
Taken, called strike 2 on the inside part of the plate. 1-2 now. Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Popped him up. Forsythe has a play, and the inning is over. So nothing happening this time around. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. Reading is out in front here, 1-0. Stepping into the box, Jack Conley. 2 base hits, both singles to this point.
The catcher, Jack Conway.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
Grounder down the line at third, but this will wind up a foul ball. Strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
The count is 1-2.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Stepping in now, Bryson Stott, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Lundqvist is over just a few steps to his right as he takes it for route number 2.
Now batting, the second baseman, Logan Forsythe.
Now at the plate, Logan Forsythe. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Two out, nobody on. And a fastball upstairs here that runs it to 2-0. Now here's the pitch. Hard hit ball to second, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Leading off the inning, Gabriel Moreno, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. Takes this the other way to right, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Now batting,
Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Now time called here as the manager pops out of the first base dugout. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So as he departs, he can't lose this ball game, but he is responsible for the runner at second, meaning it'd be a no decision if that run comes across to score. Garrett Clevenger is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Garrett Clevenger.
At the plate, Orelvis Martinez, and he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Moniak is there to make the catch, and that's a big out, number 1.
Now back, the center fielder, Bernardo Nieves.
So coming to the plate, Bernardo Nieves, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat. A bouncer to the left side. He's got it. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Jordan Groshans.
At the plate, Jordan Groshans. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
1-0.
Clevenger, a 25-year-old. He throws a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a slider, and a 2-seam fastball. Here's the 1-0.
Count is 2-1.
Good time to be a 9-hole hitter right now. More than likely going to get a good pitch to hit. The top of the order is looming on deck. Good spot to be a good hitter right now.
The 2-1 pitch. A little roller toward the hole. Reined in. The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. 1 hit, 1 left. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. Reading leads it 1-0. Digging in, Nick Martini hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Jose Pujols.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jose Pujols. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. A bouncer up the middle. And quickly there are 2 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Cornelius Randolph.
Ready for another shot now, Cornelius Randolph. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
0-1.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line towards center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Kyle Dowie comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Number 71, Kyle Dowie.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Miguel Geraldo. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Miguel Geraldo.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Here's a swing and a shot back up the middle. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. So the tying run is aboard here in the ninth.
You can't ask for anything more than getting a leadoff man on right there. It brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'll be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
Into the box, Nash Knight, standing in from the right side as he takes strike one. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The 1-1 misses, ball 2. Quick check on that tying run at first. Back in standing. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Pujols moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
The batter, the right fielder, Gary Shao.
At the plate, number 68. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
1 out, 1 on in a 1-run game. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
In now, Brock Lundquist. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate and it bounces away. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there.
And this is why you can't lose focus for a second when you're behind the plate. Any mistake a catcher makes has serious consequences. This is a pass ball, and the runner moves into scoring position.
That's lifted the other way out to left. He makes the catch, and they move to 1-0 on the young season as this ball game is over.
Wow, that game flew by, but that's what happens when you get a well-pitched one-run game. Both hurlers battled, and it's almost a shame somebody had to lose this one.
And that one run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. Redding took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Spencer Howard earns his first win of the season. Kyle Dowie earns the save out of the bullpen, his first of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, we're all thanking you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Have a great night.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious Fightin Phils. 1 run, 5 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Fisher Cats, no run, 4 hits, 2 errors. They left 4 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 20 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.